Hey, what's up, Libra? It's your boy MTownTarot here to do a 30-day reading. I do apologize for the delay in the readings for last month, but I'm here now, so we'll go ahead and get started. Spirit and guides, we welcome you into this reading for Libra. Please give us the most relevant messages and advice in the perfect way under grace, and we thank you in advance. All right, so I hope you all have been doing well, Libra. I did get some new tarot cards. This is the True Heart Tarot, inspired by the one of the young ladies who were in the movie The Craft. Now I've been using this series for the readings, and they've been giving some good messages. So we'll continue in that stride. So we will do a Celtic cross. These cards are a little bigger, so I do kind of struggle with them a little bit. First thing we'll check is the present energies currently surrounding Libra at this time. What is the current energy surrounding Libra at this time? Six of Swords. And as I was shuffling the cards, it was kind of hard to catch my breath a little bit. So some of you are moving towards calmer waters in the mind space. So I don't know exactly as of yet what you guys have been going through, but I do see that this is a period where you are trying to get away from negative thoughts that may haunt you. For others, I am seeing that maybe you are at this time a little bit being caught up in your head, and some of you are allowing these negative thoughts to take you to a place that you may not necessarily want to go at all. But sixes are all about harmony and balance and peace and intuition and things of that nature. So for a majority of you all, I'm feeling that you are moving away from those things that have kept you bound in your mind. What's your immediate challenge? What is Libra's immediate challenge regarding the situation? The world. So the world speaks of ending and completing cycles. So for some of you, this has been an ongoing thing. Of course, Libra is an air sign, and that does deal with communication, that deals with intellect, thinking, things of that nature. So some of you may have struggled for years with negative thoughts, negative thinking, thought loops. What's the word I'm looking for? Like compulsive thinking, getting one thought in your mind and that just looping and not being able to get off of that. And some of this could be from like childhood traumas, things that you've experienced in the past, and as a defense mechanism you've put certain mental barriers in place to protect you. But I'm feeling energetically that although those barriers may have served you in the past, those same barriers now may be hindering your growth. So therefore, the universe is trying to end that cycle of negative thinking where those thoughts would take you places that you couldn't control or get yourself back out of. So some of you are ending cycles by moving away from that mind space and moving on towards calmer waters. So cycles are trying to close. Before I started this reading, actually, I looked at the clock and it was 10:10. And so when I did look up 10:10, it did kind of talk about 10 always represents endings. But with 10:10, it's kind of like you are being on your right path. So I do see endings happening. What has happened in the distant past for Libra? What has happened in the distant past? King of Cups. So for some of you, this negative thinking could have come from, a relationship or someone you were in partnership with, or some of you, it could have been, things from a father, someone that was in an authority figure. Um, this is someone who could have come across very emotionally stable, nurturing, compassionate, um, a dreamer, someone that's very in touch, like with intuition as well. So some of you dealt with possibly a water sign. Of course, water sign is our Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. And maybe this person is the catalyst of you. Maybe this person is offering you true, unconditional love. And you're realizing that there were some mental barriers that could possibly mess this up, where you can't go to this new cycle with this person. So you're trying to work on that so that whatever this opportunity is, you can take full advantage of it with this King of Cups. For others, this King of Cups, this person could possibly be, why you've had negative thoughts and now you're trying to get yourself, out of the mental space that this particular person put you in. What's in the immediate future for Libra? What's in the immediate future for Libra? The King of Swords. So that's you standing in your power, Libra. The King of Swords is someone who has clarity. They think things through. This is someone who communicates very directly, at times can be sharp tongued, does not communicate a lot with emotions. But when they set their sights on something, they plan and they go after it. They don't mince words. This is someone who is, you don't have to wonder about them. This is someone that's a king, that's in authority as well. So some of you may be moving on from, the pain of a water sign and moving on with a air sign. Of course, Libra is an air sign. That's also Gemini, and of course that's Aquarius as well. But I do see in the immediate future, you will feel more in your power after moving away, from the negative thinking. Now, what's the best outcome for Libra? What's the best outcome for Libra? Best outcome. Ten of Swords. So endings in the mental space. Ten of Swords is about, just being mentally exhausted, just done mentally. And I've got a couple of readings where this came out. So there are a lot of cycles and endings that are taking place, I guess, in the collective. And of course, earlier I mentioned to you, before I started to do this reading, I saw 1010. It was 1010 right before I started to hit recording. 10 of Swords also talks about the worst is over. So if whatever this you went through, because cups are all about emotional fulfillment, love, things of that nature. So if it is a matter of the heart, and I'm feeling so energetically that most of you have met someone new that shows you good unconditional love. And I think that, that person is the catalyst of you ending, that negative way of thinking, that negative mind space, closing out these cycles and pushing you more into your power, because it's almost you want to be at 100% of your power, because that person is 100% in their power. I was supposed to do what happened in the recent past, so let's do that, but I did the best outcome first. What happened in the recent past? Let's see. Recent past for Libra. All right, so the Princess of Wands. So yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm feeling. The Princess is about internal things, so that's fire energy. So some of you met a new person. And again, it does not have to be a water sign because it's cups, but whomever this person is, this person shows a lot of unconditional love, the kind of love that they show without expecting to get anything in return. Again, they're not a person that self-sacrifices, but they do show true agape, nurturing love. And maybe if you have never experienced this or haven't experienced that in a long time, and so this person, ignited a lot of passion within you. Um, Not only just physically, but sexually, there's a lot of passion there. This person makes you feel good. This person makes you, just gives you a new, like, zest for life. They make you feel sexy. Some of you are probably really, really, sharp dressers, and they pay attention to what you have on, to the details of what you wear. Some of them, they like your feet. They like sucking on your toes and stuff, possibly. Some of you may have tattoos that they find very, very sexy. So in the recent past, there was a lot of inner passion that was invoked within you, Libra. I'm not mad at it. And let's see what factors are affecting this situation for Libra. What factors are affecting this situation for Libra? King of Wands. So some of you, this person that you were dealing with may be actually a fire sign. And that's Aries, of course, that's Leo, and that's Sagittarius. But whomever this person is, again, this person is also very passionate. Again, with both of them holding on to the wands, there's a lot of sexual energy. This person to you may have a big penis. If it's a female, she might have nice, assets, nice shape, nice body, very charming, know what they want. It's like when they see you, you pull out something in them too. This is someone that can keep going and going and going and going and going. They're very direct as well. This is not like a playboy type of energy. This is someone who has a lot of fire, but they know how to channel that. So for instance, if this person, let's say, has to travel for work and they're away from you 2 or 3 days, although they have like strong sexual energy and things like that, this is not someone that'll just because, they're horny or missing you, will just go find a fling or someone just to blow, that steam off with. No, they'll let it build up. And by the time they get back to you, blow your head off. In a good way, not in a bad way. So yeah, that's what factors are affecting the situation. For others, I'm seeing that some type of fiery personality, maybe like an ex or someone you used to deal with, they now know that you're dealing with someone new because, you're moving away from the negative way of thinking and being. Maybe they would do things and get a certain response from you, and now you're like ignoring them and working on yourself and just trying to rid yourself of that person's energy so that you can fully embrace, this King of Cups, which I think is going to be okay because this King of Cups lit a passion in you that's, propelling you forward. What external influences? But a lot of you get I'm getting a lot of sexual energy. You guys, this person invokes a lot of passion within you. What external influences are affecting Libra? 4 of Cups. So some of you, you have this connection, but because of maybe this previous person or what you went through in the past, again, I see that you are moving away from the old way of thinking. But some of you are thinking about or may have possibly rejected that new offer from that new person. And some of you, I'm feeling energetically, rejected it because you knew that there are things that you have to work on within yourself in order for this to be like a healthy relationship. So, and I don't necessarily see like you stop talking to the person or anything like that, but some of you may, pull your energy away just a little bit just so that you can become stable emotionally, so that you don't mess this situation up, because you do see that a good thing is here. And again, the Four of Cups is about focusing on kind of rejecting love, not turning the opportunity down, because you're just not open or ready for like love at this time. But I see the universe kind of peeking in at you, like, okay, this is it. I provided it for you. Are you going to take it? Are you not going to take it? But we do have free will. So I do see that's what's kind of affecting the situation. And a lot of you already recognize that, you were kind of closed off, or, not as accepting of the love. And that's why you're making a conscious effort, because you like the way this person makes you feel. You like how this whole dynamic and situation feels. It ignites something within you, and you are like, I got to get back to my power. I got to let whatever this shit is go, so that, we can be together and make this happen, just to see, where it's going to lead. Not that you're desperate, like, oh, I want this to work, I hope this works, but you want to make sure that you're doing everything on your part, so that, you can at least say you gave 100%, either way. So what are your hopes and fears, Libra? What are your hopes and fears regarding this situation? Three of Cups. So, Three of Cups talks about like getting out and celebrating. So some of you are probably wondering, like, if your friends are gonna like them. Will this person fit well into your social circle? Some of you are fearing that, well, maybe they won't fit well into my social, circle. Maybe some of you are affluent, and you just like to make sure. Maybe this person in the past, you kind of brought them into like your circle, and they kind of embarrassed you, or, they didn't always leave good impressions. Just imagine, let's say like you had a big event that you were going to celebrate, and let's say it was the launch of you opening up a store, and this old person always found a way to kind of ruin things when you're on a high, and kind of make it about them. Even if everybody else in the party couldn't see it, maybe they'll take you over in a corner, say something funky to you, and it just kind of dampens your mood, but you have to go out there and put on like a happy face. So that's the kind of scenario I'm seeing energetically, that maybe you dealt with in the past, and you're just hoping that, this person seems balanced and charming and all that good stuff now, but if I get him out around people, how will he act? So that's what some of you guys' hopes and fears are. Some of you are hoping to be able to go out with this person soon, maybe for a drink or whatever. And some of you are wanting like your girlfriend's approval, like, you're telling them about them. Some of you may be introducing this person to your girlfriend, and you're really hoping that they approve of this new fella or new woman that you're dealing with. And what's the final outcome? Final outcome for Libra. Princess of Cups. So I do see that once you let go of these negative emotions, close out that cycle, then you will offer your cup back to this king. Now, because you've probably been through some stuff and had some negative experiences in the past, yeah, you're going to be standing in your power as a Libra, but then you're going to work on like your softer side, the gentle side. Libras are not always emotional, but you're going to work on being able to be emotionally available, for this King of Cups, offering love, your softer side, because some of you probably had to build up like a suit of armor to protect yourself. But with this person, I see you being vulnerable, letting your guards down, being nurturing back to this person, offering love, being playful, being lighthearted, a lot of fun and things with that new King of Cups coming through. So I'm excited for you, Libra. That's a good reading. Your reading actually feels a lot lighter than the other readings I did today. And because this kind of seems like love, let's get you some advice, and then we'll pull some romance angels to see if there are any messages there. Appreciate you all who have stuck around this far. If it does resonate with you, like, comment, subscribe. You can do that for free. And if you want to support financially, you can also do that as well. And that information will be located below as well. All right, 2 cards fell, and we'll just pull another one. So, let's see. 10 of Swords. You got 10 of Swords again. So yeah, don't worry. You're definitely walking away from that mental anger. Now look at the difference when we got the advice cards. See how that one is just dead? In this one, all those negative thoughts, because sometimes, you know, the darkness will still be there, but she's not paying attention to it. She's walking towards the sunset and moving, you know, away to better days. So you are definitely walking away from negativity. The worst is over. And look, 10-10, like I told you I saw before I started. This stuff is so amazing. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is kind of like the card of deception, of deceit. For some of you, just be careful. Because, of course, this situation is not going to be for everybody. This King of Cups, this great new relationship and things. So just look out for red flags. Look out for, you know, possible deceptive ways. Also, just make sure that you're not deceiving yourself when it comes to trying to think how to put this into words, how I'm feeling it and seeing it in my head. Again, you know how we talked earlier about getting caught on a thought loop, and sometimes, you know, can't get out of that thought loop. Don't allow, because, you know, nobody's perfect. So I'm not saying this person is never going to make mistakes, but don't let genuine, because you can tell the intention behind things. If this person makes a mistake, you know, don't deceive yourself into think like, okay, he's lying, he's not, or she's not who she said they were. They're just like the other person, etc., etc. So watch that almost like suspicious type of air, if that makes sense. If you naturally have had to be suspicious of people in the past when they don't answer the phone and, you know, certain things like that, I don't think you'll have to do that with this King of Cups, because whomever they focus on, they, you know, stick and stay. They're loyal people. So I don't think you have to worry about that. And also there will be new passionate beginnings, and that's all about, you know, passion and action. But if you see right there, this flame is right here around her third eye in her mental space. So not only will this person ignite like passion within you, within your body, sexually, they're going to there will be a brand new beginning like in your mind space. So that's great. You guys are definitely moving away from like negative things in the past. You're getting yourself together, you're standing in your power, and you're moving towards passionate beginnings, not only in the mind space, but it looks like also here, you know, the mind space and your actions, and also within your body as well. Now, we don't have any pentacles, any earth energy or anything like that right now, so I will assume that maybe it's not a set founded relationship, but maybe the start of something new or something that's headed that way. Again, pentacles are usually about money, finances, everyday life, and things of that nature. So feeling energetic, this may be something that's starting off to, you know, just a great start. So as I promised, let's get some romance angels. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So let's see, let's get you another one. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So again, I mentioned earlier, some of you may have had, you know, some negative thoughts and things from experiences in the past in your family. But as you work on those issues, you become more open, you become more available to love, and things kind of work out for you in the romantic area. All right, because a lot of times we marry our moms, we marry our dads and things of that nature, whether that was good or bad. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And again, with that Seven of Swords, as I mentioned, you know, everybody's person that they're dealing with is not going to be for them or good. So for some of you, look out for the red flags, you know. People in the universe, I always say, you know, they might throw a little rock at you. Then a brick may fall, and if you don't get that, the whole wall or house will come tumbling down on you. So don't let the house come tumbling down on you. People show you who they are. Just listen to what they say and look at their actions, see if they, you know, align with what they're saying. And if they don't, you know, pay attention and do whatever it is you need to do. And also for others, I'm feeling like when those negative thoughts start to creep up, pay attention to those. If you're triggered by something, pay attention to the triggered and see, am I triggered or is this something actually valid? All right, and we'll end the reading off with some Rebel decks. Appreciate you all who have stuck around this far. Get over yourself. Pull your shit together. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. I like that. Take it how it resonates. This one to come. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. You think someone is lying. They are. So again, pay attention, you know, to those red flags. Again, for some of you, I saw where someone from the past might try to come back in and interfere, but this particular person may be deceptive, so watch out. I see a lot of blue down there. I'm not really big on like the chakras, but the blue, that color like turquoise there, that's like the throat chakra, I believe. So that may resonate with someone. I have to kind of look at a poster I have of the chakras. As I mentioned, I'm not really kind of new when it comes to dealing with like the chakras and what they do and the colors and things of that nature. So that's what I have for you, Libra, at this time. I appreciate you all being here with me. Until next time, take care.